In this video, I'm going to be going over the best ways to be making MT right now in NBA 2K23 Myteam. A lot of these are very simple, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do, but just in case you guys don't know this, these are my opinions, the best ways to be making MT in the game. And if you guys know, this year, there hasn't been really too many game-breaking or crazy MT methods, which I kind of like and don't like at the same time, because I like when there's those crazy MT methods. There's nothing like that this year, at least right now in the game. There's no crazy fast way to make like 100,000+ MT unless you're sniping, but I'll get to that at the end of the video. That's a lot more complicated than the first couple methods, are a lot more simple. But the first thing is actually focusing on the focusing on stuff in your collection, and that's going to be the miscellaneous, however you say that, but it's going to be focused on this stuff right here. And the first thing is actually going to be injury cards, because as you guys know, if you've been playing unlimited, players are getting injured a lot more as of late than they have pretty much the entire year, and you can sell some of these injury cards for a decent amount of MT, and a lot of people are sitting on tons of them. Like on my main account, I'm sitting on like 16 or 17, you know, plus 5, all the gold ones, whatever, and you could probably sell these for like a couple thousand MT. And if you have like 10, that's 20,000 MT if you were to sell them for 2,000, right? Like I'm pretty sure the head ones still sell for like 1,000, but you mainly want to focus on the ones that are the all, you know, the gold and then the silver and the bronze, because they're definitely going to have the most value. But you can see even the silver ones right here still might sell for 1,000 MT. That's not bad. Like if I could show you guys on my main account where I have like 20 of each, but if you guys have been playing the game and you just get these as you play, it's a lot of MTs sitting in your collection that you don't even know that you have. Like even the bronze ones you can sell for, let's say 1,000 or 500 MT. Let's say you can sell them for 1,000, right? If you have 10, that's 10,000 MT right here. If let's say you have 10 of the silver and they sell for 1,000, that's 10,000 more MT. And then let's say you have 10 of the gold, that's about 20k if they all sell for 2,000. So that's 20k, 30k, 40,000 MT just sitting in your collection. And I would say a lot of people, you know, have close to 10 of each if you've been playing the game. On this account, it just started a couple weeks ago, so I don't have that many. But like even if you want to, even if you don't have, you know, that many, just go through and sell all of your injury cards, because you never know, there might be a random one that goes for like 1,000 MT. A lot of them do go for 250. You can check some of these gold ones, maybe they'll have a little bit of value. You can still sell for like 500 to 1,000, but it's going to be a great kind of hidden way to be making MT in the game right now, is if you guys do have these injury cards. That's probably the first and one of the best ways. If you guys have a ton of these, I feel like a lot of people have a lot of MT just sitting in their collection, they don't even realize. And then it kind of puts me onto my next point, which I've always stressed so much in the game, is selling everything you get, because this was a lot more viable and a lot better of a strategy when badges and everything went for more. But you can still see gold rise up 3,000 MT. That's literally 5,000 MT just sitting in my collection that I didn't even know I had there before, right? Because I can list both these up for 2,500, and that's going to be a solid amount of MT for 2 singular badges, right? And if you do that over time and you're just selling everything in your collection, especially badges, you know, historic uniforms, like jerseys, like all that type of stuff. Like if you go down to your if you go down to here and you look at these arenas, some of these arenas sell for tons of MT. Like if you just scroll through, clicked on this screen by accident, the help screen, hold on one second, but if you click on like to here, 3,400 MT, is it going to sell for that? Maybe not, but there's a chance it will sell for a couple thousand, right? 1,000 MT for this Pacers cord. You got the Magic cord that might sell for a little bit. So you want to go through and you want to see some of these actually sell for a decent amount. Some of these gold, you know, arenas do sell for a couple of thousands of MT, and if you just go through and sell them, you'll see you'll be able to make a lot more MT than you expect, because they're so rare. And a lot of people want to get these cords because maybe it's their favorite team when they used to watch the Rockets play in 94 or something like that, and they want to pick up this cord. A lot of people are looking for these cords, and it's a great way to make MT if you guys just have them sitting in your collection. I got to do that myself. I got to go through, sell all of these gold cords, because they sell for like at least 1,000 MT per. Some of them you might even get a couple thousand for. And once again, it just adds up over time. You can see this Thunder cord, right? 08 Thunder. That's selling for what? It's at 10,000 MT, 11,000. I'm not going to list it up for 11,000 because I know it's not going to sell for that, but it might sell for 5. It honestly might sell for 5,000 MT. And once again, there's no crazy MT making methods. It's just doing this little stuff over time, comboing up a little different methods, stuff you're selling, and it just adds up over time. And that's the best way to make MT right now in the game, is selling everything you have, whether it's badges, whether it's courts, whether it's jerseys. Like you can see right here, gold masher. If I can get 1,000 MT for that, that's big, man. 1,000 MT adds up over time. It seems a lot less than it is, but once you're selling all these badges, you'll see in the long run how much MT you can actually make. Can I click on the right, but what am I doing, man? My controller has crazy stick drift or something, because that was not working. But yeah, another 1,000 MT for Slithery, right? You can just go through, look at the historic uniforms, maybe look for the Lakers, because they probably have like the most expensive jerseys or something like that. And you can see right here, this jersey is going for about 2,000, 1,000, whatever, right? 2,000 MT for this jersey. I can go list it up for maybe 1,200, like 1,250. Like, once again, it's just adding up over time. I know it's tedious, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I did this a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, and I made so much MT, way more than I was expecting, and I can do it again. And you guys would be surprised if you've been playing the game. And once again, I only started this account 3 weeks, a month ago, but you guys would actually be surprised with how much MT you can make just by selling random stuff that you have in your collection that you don't realize actually has value. For example, this Raptors uniform consistently sells for like 3,000 to 4,000 MT. I've bought it multiple times on different accounts because I like these Raptors uniforms for like 3,000 to 4,000, 5,000 MT. That's a pretty good way to make some MT, right? If you look at these, like the Huskies uniform, they might sell for 1,000, right? You look at this Raptors uniform, they might sell for 1,000, right? Like, if you just add that up, you could be making hundreds of thousands of MT over time just by selling stuff in your collection. And another great method that I'll talk about that I've always mentioned a ton is going to be selling these shoe cards on the right day. So if you go to your consumables in the auction house and you search for a shoe card, you can see right now the cheapest shoe card in the game is probably going for about 550 to 600 MT. Is it actually a little bit more? Because I know there is a agenda for a Playa shoe. How much are the shoe cards right now? Are they really this expensive? Hold on, because I checked earlier and they were like 500 MT. Am I searching the wrong thing, or is there literally no shoe cards on the auction house? Are they really this expensive? You can see the cheapest gold shoe in the game right now, or just any shoe in the game, is 1,000 MT. Because there's that XP challenge you can see today, right, where it's apply shoe to any player, and then you can obviously get 100 XP. So people are going to be wanting to buy shoe cards in the auction house, but people get kind of confused what's a shoe colorway and what's a shoe card. So to make a shoe card, what you want to do is you want to search up shoe colorways in your collection. You want to customize the shoe. You want to add a bronze shoe boost. You want to apply that, and now we have one shoe. So I wouldn't sell for 1,000 because I don't think it's going to sell for that much. But if the lowest is 1,000 right now, you can probably consistently sell these shoes for about 500 MT. And if they don't sell, just keep going lower and lower until they eventually do sell. But that's a really underrated way to be making MT, is going to be with this shoe method. If you do that 10 times, 5,000 MT. If you do that 20 times, 10,000 MT. If you do it 100 times, 50,000 MT. And I feel like it's a very underrated way to be making MT. So if you do that, if you're selling your badges, if you're selling your jerseys, if you're selling your injury cards, you're combining all that together, you're able to make so much MT. And then also, if we're talking about game modes here quickly, from these spotlight challenges, you actually do get a decent amount of MT just for starting off. For example, you get these 2 Grizzlies packs, which you can sell for a bit. Even if you quick sell both these cards and then you get this, you can make about 2,500 MT. Like, I'll show you guys because I have these 2 packs sitting in my collection. So you get about 1,250. You get 1,250 for completing the 4th challenge, and then you do get these 2 player packs, right? For example, we get a Sapphire right here, Jason Williams. So I think he quick sells for 500 or 600, and then we'll see what we can get here in the second pack. But sometimes I've gotten pink diamonds, and I think their actually highest tier is this ruby, but sometimes I've gotten pink diamonds and Galaxy Opals out of those packs. But even if I were to go to the Grizzlies, right, and I were to quick sell Zebo, Zach Randolph, for 750, and then I quick sell him for 700, that's about 1,500 MT. So that's together, I can't do math, but is that not around 3,000 MT or something close to that, like 2,500, right? So 2,500 MT, let's just say the base. You can probably make a little bit more. And there's over 10 challenges, is there not? Right? I'm pretty sure there's over 10 of these challenges that are super easy to do. So just as you guys are grinding the all-time challenges, it might not seem like a lot, but that's like 25,000 MT you can make, plus maybe 30, 40, eventually 50,000 MT you can actually make from these all-time spotlight challenges once we do get all of them released in the game. So once again, you're comboing that up with the shoe method, you're comboing that up with the badges, right? Selling the arenas, you're comboing all that stuff together, you can make a lot of MT. And that's not even me talking about the different game modes to play. While you're grinding unlimited, you're earning a lot of MT. While you're grinding clutch time, you get some MT. Leveling up, you get some MT. I'm not even talking about that stuff, which is also great as well. So in my opinion, guys, those are going to be the best kind of underrated methods to be making MT right now in the game. If you guys have any other methods that you guys want to leave down below, definitely feel free to do so. Help each other out in the comment section. I didn't even mention sniping because I might make separate videos on that, like the best snipe filters, all that type of stuff, to help you guys out to make some MT. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.